So it's interesting, when you are operating your business at a high level, leads should really be the least of your concern because you're following the framework. You're It's like a machine, and everything is running the way that you want it to run according to your blueprint. So you've got leads that are coming in all the time from all over, whether they're buyer leads, whether they're seller leads, because at that point you're just running your machine. You're operating your framework. And it's interesting because when you're at that point, so many things feel like they're just going right. Okay. And I remember, when me and Toya, when we were growing and we were trying to figure this thing out. And I tell this story too. I took a Facebook class, and after I took that Facebook class, I immediately went home and I started implementing those concepts in that Facebook class. And oh my God, I started getting all these leads all over the place. And I thought we made it. At the time, I felt so confident that I said, "Shh, I'm ready to go ahead and I'm ready to put in my 2 week notice of my job." And that's what I did. I was there almost 18 years. Okay. And it was a great feeling because then I knew at that moment, that leads was gonna be the last thing that I really needed to worry about. Okay. Now those were buyer leads. Okay. I wasn't even seller leads. They were just buyer leads. But I knew how to generate them. Okay. And so again, that was great. All right. And so, fast forward, okay, as we continue to keep operating that and we were getting all these leads, we were converting some, but not at the level in which we knew that we had the ability to convert. So we had all these leads coming in, and we didn't have the right system in order to cultivate those leads, to convert those leads. We didn't have none of that stuff in place. All right. Now we did have a CRM from our brokerage. Okay, we did, but our brokerage was going through a transition at the time too. So we were trying to learn, their new system, and we were trying to incorporate, everything that we were learning, and nothing was really jiving the way it needed to jive, and so it made it really tough. So that's what really taught us that there's so many different dynamics that go into play when we're talking about lead conversion. So you gotta move beyond the lead generation, and now you're talking about lead conversion because you have to be able to convert the leads that you're getting, or else it's all for nothing. I challenge myself all the time to figure out what little thing can we do in order to tweak just a little bit more to improve on our conversion ratios. And that's what you have to do when you're talking about lead conversion. You have to be able to do that. Okay. Now, so I want to give you this example. Okay. If you know anything about social media marketing or digital marketing, you know that those digital marketing gurus, they split test everything. Okay. From, they may have websites that look almost exactly the same to the naked eye. Okay. And when it comes through your reel, right, you're looking at it and it looks exactly the same, but it's really different. Okay. And they may change something as small as, let me see what happens when I change the color of this button. Okay, the opt-in button. So I'm gonna change it from red to blue and see, does it increase our conversion or decrease our conversion, or does it remain the same? Then they'll test that for 3 or 4 days. Once they get their website to a certain level, right, to where they're getting some traction. So then they'll start testing little things to improve on their conversion. Okay, well now let me move this image from the left hand side to the right hand side to see, all right, the people that are online on their computers, are they responding to those differently based off where the image is, or maybe there it's an image of an animal or a particular person, right? All those little things that can improve in your conversion ratio. Why am I saying this? I'm saying all of this because when you're thinking about lead conversion, you have to be thinking about it in those terms as well. Getting your business to a point to where now, okay, everything is flowing, right, the way it is, right, because your framework is right. And once your framework is right, you got to protect anything else that's coming in to where it just doesn't and just kind of knock everything off, right? And so, okay, your framework is going, your framework is good, right? So then you start split testing the little things that may be able to improve in your conversion, right? All right, so if I contact a person, at this time, like we said, if you don't contact somebody within the first 5 minutes, your likelihood of being able to contact them goes down by like 90%. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do in order to contact this person sooner, quicker. Okay, that improved my conversion by X percentage. Okay, well, what can I incorporate to be even faster than that? All right, and then see what that does, to get to your conversion ratios. Or if you have somebody else contact them, and then that handoff from that point. So then you just start testing the little things because your framework is there because you've created it up front. And then again, you start looking at the different components of your business to try and figure, okay, what else can I do to improve it even that much more every single time? And you keep going down these cycles, going down these cycles until you're literally outperforming, so many other agents that are in your marketplace because you literally split tested all the way through till you got to where, man, you know that if you put somebody in the funnel, your machine is going to take over. And I'm not saying your hands off. I'm just saying you put somebody in the funnel, and the rest of your funnel literally does its job to help you to convert better. That is what's important. Okay, so again, when I say that every component matters when it comes to lead conversion, you are a component when it comes to lead conversion, right? Being your response time, your CRM is a component when it comes to lead conversion. If you have a support staff or maybe an inside salesperson, that's part of that conversion, right? Or if you're getting leads from a particular source, right? When I say, they're, Red X, Mojo Dialer, Vulcan 7, whatever, right? Right. All of those things are a component to your lead conversion. All right. And then if you're using some kind of marketing collateral, again, what's working, what's not working. So you got to be able to split test small things along the way until, you have a consistent flow of this is what I can predict, right? Sometimes they predictive analytics, right? This is what I can predict if something falls into, my lead funnel. All right. So again, that's when I start. That's where we were going when we were, talking, in our 2-day, boot camp. When we talk about lead conversion, you want your business to be able to go there. So continue to keep looking at those different avenues that will help you to get your business to that point. All right. Now, again, we've got several tools, right, that we use, right? Go to the members area, right, and it'll link you back to several tools. Or just go to our Elite Real Estate League Facebook group and go under guides, right? And there's several tools that we use that will help improve in your conversion ratio. All right, one tool that we use, right, listing the leads, right, where if somebody is sitting on your single property website and that you have for one of your listings, you make sure that it's on there, right? And then as they're searching on that particular site, right, within the first 10 seconds or so, drop down comes in, boom, you can capture their information. Okay, but again, that's just one source, but it allows you to be able to convert something if you're not using it, right? I talk about the text, right? The text writers, right? If people are coming and you're not gathering anybody's information, then that is negatively impacting your lead conversion. All right, now I've done several videos on this, so go ahead and check out our YouTube channel, but pertaining to lead conversion. All right, because it's important. All right, so make sure that you stay in the know. All right, so again, if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, but just again, continue to keep working your business and let me know how your success is going. All right, so hey, take care, take charge. I'll see you at the top.